Hey you guys, welcome back to my channel. Hope you have all been well. So today I am taking you through and showing you how to get this look. It's basically my everyday makeup and what I've been using and wearing for the past 2 to 3 months. The lip is like a wild card, like this is what I would wear on a weekend or like exploring like what I've been doing for the past month. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoy the video. Very chatty, very casual, and let's go ahead and get started. This is really like spur of the moment and super casual. We have a rest day. My parents are here, so we've been just like going since they've been here, and they're kind of just like hanging out downstairs watching a movie, so I thought I would just come up and like get ready my casual everyday look that I've been doing since like the past couple of months. It probably takes me like 25 minutes when I'm just like focused on doing it. To start off, I'm going to be using my Naturey skin conditioning gel. When I was back in Japan, I picked this guy up at the drugstore. I believe this whole container was less than $10. It's a really thin, watery based moisturizer, and I actually stocked up a little bit before I left Japan, so this is like my second jar. I love this stuff. Right now my skin is mostly dry, but just because this is a water-based super thin moisturizer does not mean that it doesn't do a great job. I love it so much, and I just dab in little bits at a time and then I'm done. It leaves your skin feeling very tacky, light, but still moisturized. So it's really refreshing to get on here and talk. I didn't even tell them downstairs that I'm doing this, but I just feel like so disconnected lately since I started working, and I don't Snapchat as often as I used to, and I'm not on YouTube as much as I was before, so this feels really nice just sitting down and talking to you guys. I'm not really going in with a primer at the moment. These past couple of months I haven't used any primer, and honestly I think I told you guys before, I'm not sure if I just like don't believe in primer, if I don't see like a huge difference from when I use it and when I don't use it. So honestly, on a day-to-day basis, I don't use it. For my foundation, the past couple of months I've usually been using my CoverGirl Healthy Elixir. I think this coverage is beautiful. I love how it wears. The only thing is that I don't have a perfect shade. I've used 715 and this is 705. 705 is more on the pink side, and 715 or 710 is more on the yellow side, but the thing is that it oxidizes throughout the day, and this I feel like makes my skin too pink. So lately I've been going back in with my L'Oreal Pro Glow. This is in shade 202 Creamy Natural, and I don't think a foundation has ever matched my skin so well before. So we're just gonna go in with this today. But yeah, usually everyday makeup for the past like month or 2 months has been CoverGirl Healthy Elixir. I've just brought this guy back out probably like within the past week. I get better coverage from the CoverGirl, but like I said, the color selection just throws me off. So I kind of do like a layer and a half of this, and then I go in with concealer to cover up my spots if need be. I'm using this Japanese brush. It's from the brand Esprit. I will link it below on Amazon if I can find it. It looks like this, sorry, but it's bomb.com, and I think in Japan I paid like less than $10 for it. Like I said, if I can find it on Amazon, I will link it below. But this has just been working really well for me. I haven't used a beauty blender in the longest time. I've actually been using this brush and the e.l.f. foundation brush, and I like it so much better than beauty blenders just because I find it more low maintenance. A beauty blender, like usually I would wet it with Fix Plus, or I'd have a water bottle full of water right on my makeup station that I can just wet it. But this is a lot more quick and easy for me lately, and it's giving me a seamless finish, so I don't mind using brushes. See, look how fast that was. I am breaking out a little bit, probably because I haven't been drinking that much water, because I've been like go for the past like 3 weeks. But look at it, look how fast that is, and then I already kind of have like my face together. And I've seen a lot of people's like, I'm super chatty today, but I've seen a lot of people's like everyday makeup like taking like 5 minutes and I just can't do that. It takes me 5 minutes to do my base, and maybe that's just because like I suffer from acne, so it takes me a lot longer, and I have kind of like higher standards when it comes to my base than someone with like perfect skin would have. But every day for work I have like 30 minutes to get ready, and I spend most of the time on my skin and my brows. That's pretty much my go-to face. You guys, to be honest, like I've been so go. So my last day of work was October 6th, and then I'm off for the month that my parents are here. But you guys, I worked a full day October 6th. I got home at like 5 o'clock in the afternoon, started cleaning, and then my parents were here October 7th, and I had to drive like 2.5 hours to go and pick them up, and I haven't stopped since. We've been going so many places, and then so many places back to back with Mariah, so it's been a handful. And then we've had like 1 or 2 rest days like a week, and that's been my life. It's been fun, but it's been really busy, and I find it hard to manage my time when like my day is split up into so many different sections. So like I'm like me and like my hobbies or YouTube, or it always just gets left behind. And I think like if you are like single without a family, like cherish those moments where you can just do nothing, care about no one, you pay your own bills, you don't have any responsibilities besides yourself, because I think that's what I miss the most. Like if I had one day to just like sit in a hotel room, like that would be magical, you know? Because when you're a mom, like for me personally, I still haven't figured out, I haven't managed my life well enough to figure out where is my time, because I put everyone else's needs before me, and I feel like a lot of moms do that. So like, when is my time to actually take a long enough shower to wash my hair? And it sounds so ridiculous, but I'm telling you, when you have a baby and when you work full time and we're trying to manage a house, and it's just, it sounds so dumb, but really those showers where I can spend 30 minutes to wash my hair is a treat for me. Those days when I can actually get out of the shower and moisturize my entire body before I go downstairs and do something, that is like a treat for me. That sounds so sad. Is that sad or is that normal? You guys let me know below, because I know some moms know exactly where I'm coming from. Okay, so that's my face. I am done. Let's move on to my concealer. I've been using the Tarte Shape Tape, and you guys know I used to whine about this a lot because I was using it over a matte foundation, I believe, and it was just too matte. My skin didn't look good at all. But now I've kind of lessened up the amount of product that I'm using, and I blend it with a brush, and I feel like it's, I don't know, I just like the finish a lot more now than what I did before. I'm still on my first bottle of Shape Tape, I think, or second. It's lasted me quite a while. I'm not sure if I'm gonna repurchase, because I just like have the most horrible luck when buying with Ulta, because I feel like they put every like military person's, because we have APO addresses, our addresses aren't like normal addresses. They put all of our stuff on a boat, and it takes us months to get it. So it's really hit or miss with Ulta. So I might go back to my Urban Decay concealer, because I like that a lot. You guys can see how fast this is. This is my life right now. This Kabuki is from Sigma. I will have everything I am using today linked below. You guys know who Tanya Burr is? Lately, I've been so into fashion, and makeup has definitely taken up like my back burner, and I really love her makeup. It's like fresh, easy, and it's wearable. I don't remember the last time that I wore false eyelashes. I don't remember the last time that I wore eyeshadow, just because it's not realistic for me anymore. So I don't know if you guys are gonna like unsubscribe because of that, but I am definitely changing as like a person and a mother. Like my routine, I can't wear false eyelashes and flawless wing liner and a contour every day, and there's nothing wrong with people who do that. My priorities are just different now. I'm going in with this Airspun loose powder, and honestly this doesn't make my under eyes like as bright as I wish. So what I do is like I only set the concealer that's closest to my eye, then I'll show you what I do to maintain brightness elsewhere. So just as close to my eye as possible, and those places where I get oily, which is like right here, right here, right here. I'm just gonna go like that, just my oily T-zone. Just gonna let that hang out. Just getting ahead of myself. I'm gonna let that hang out, and we are going to tackle the brows. Okay, I'm back. That was super fast, huh? I'm gonna take my Kat Von D concealer just because I'm still seeing a lot of like acne. And like I said before, I need to take the time to care for myself. So my acne is better, so my skin is better. And I love this stuff. I have a new one still in its package, like right on my vanity, but I'm trying to get every drop out of this guy before I open the other one. This is Kat Von D Concealer Cream in L11 Neutral. It's exactly the same color as my skin. I think this guy is done for. I need a new one. So as you can see, like, focus. I've used as much as I can out of this guy. So let me get this one going. Okay, I'm gonna let that hang out and kind of just like set on its own so I can get the most high coverage out of it. High coverage, get the most coverage. Concealer, and I'm just going to clean up underneath my brows real quick. Not that they need complete like reshaping, just that they're a little bit sharper. I'm gonna take my brush that I use for underneath my eyes and just kind of use it as a beauty blender to blend out that concealer a little bit. Next thing, to get my eyes bright, I'm going to use MAC Pro Powder in Emphasize. It's kind of like a white powder, but it has a bit of a sheen. And this guy has been my best friend, so I just load up this little tapered brush from Furless Cosmetics. And I'm just going to go wipe away the translucent powder we used underneath there. And it's kind of... it's highlighting our face, and it's making our skin look, my skin, look a lot more fresh with like a natural sheen on it like skin naturally has. Okay, so I just put it underneath my eyes, and then I load up the brush, take it in that triangle motion underneath there, and then around my mouth, on my chin, and right here. Anywhere I put that translucent powder, I'm kind of dusting it away with this. I don't set the perimeter of my face anymore just because it's cold out and I just don't need it. I'm moving on to bronzer. I'm going to take this Hourglass Ambient Lighting Bronzer, Luminous Bronze Light, and this Morphe R2 brush. It's like a perfect big bronzing brush. And you only need like a little bit. I just dipped in like twice, and I'm just gonna go on my temples. So this provides me some color, but it's not obnoxious and it's not matte. So I feel like it sinks into my skin a lot better than a matte bronzer did. And I've actually had this for a few years, and only now since I've started like doing really light natural makeup am I using it. So if you're like a full glam girl, I don't know if you will love this, but if you just need a little bit of color and you're just kind of like everyday natural makeup and you kind of want to splurge a little bit, then I would get this guy. I don't know why I didn't return it. I've just kept it for so long. And I'm gonna dip in like that, and then we're just gonna do the cheeks.
Taylor,
What?
lunch is ready.
I'm not hungry.
I made our pastry.
I don't want the pastries.
Oh my
So just like that, something super natural. And I don't contour my nose, but I'll just like take my bronzer brush on there just so my nose feels included and has a little bit of color on it. But that's pretty much almost done. Moving on to highlight. Changed my routine quite a lot here. I use this Jordana Sculpt and Go stick, and she is beautiful. So what I do is I just take a little bit with my finger, kind of like melt it all in there, and then I go to town on my face, you guys. So there's that. I don't know if you can see it well, and I'm just gonna hit my high points. Gonna go like that. I hit under here on my eyebrow and I kind of just press it, and then I do my nose, do the tip, and then I turn my finger sideways and I do right in between my eyes just because I think it's really pretty. Then I'll bring that one down probably like 2/3 of the way just to give my nose some structure, but I won't bring it all the way to the tip. And then what I do is Cupid's bow and chin. Chin is the best because I just look like super fresh and almost sweaty, but in a good way. NARS orgasm, people, orgasm. And this, and I'm just gonna smile and dab. And I don't do that much, I kind of keep it back here. I'm going to take this sleek highlight palette and I'm going to dig into this dude right here on a fluffy brush and just going to hit the high points. And what I kind of do is I would like smile and wrap it around the cheek right here and then just really take it back and blend. Kind of go over everything that we did with the cream. Ooh, it's getting stormy out in the chin. And then usually I'm like a big on forehead highlight, so I'm just gonna go right here, but don't leave it as a dot. I really like take the time and take it almost up into my hairline, just so you have that pretty sheen on the side, like that. So it's pretty average, basic, like everyday look, but when I get to the highlight, that's when I kind of like pull myself together and take it to like a new level. And now I need a bold lip. For like everyday work, I usually stick to like a pink or neutral, but when I really want to like make this face be more than just like a basic look, I go for a bold lip. Let's do Dose of Colors Sauvage because I haven't used that yet. Yes, 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 yes. And you guys, I overline my lips like quite a lot, but I don't think it's like obnoxious the way I do it. I just think like it's flattering the way I do it. Probably everyone thinks that, huh? So I don't have any particular mascara I'm using. I tried the L'Oreal, sorry if I'm washed out, I tried the L'Oreal Lash Paradise. I think it sucks. I think it's a really bad mascara. It gets everywhere on my face. I don't feel like it does anything dramatic. I feel like that's a really rare opinion, but that was just my experience that I had with it. L'Oreal Lash Paradise, is that what it was called? So this is just one I have in my drawers. It's by a Japanese brand called Heroin Make. Of course, like eyeshadow and falsies would take this look like over the top, but to me this is pretty wearable and simple and fast. So I'm thinking of doing a new in like fall fashion or like a lookbook. Let me know if you guys would be interested in any of that because yeah, I am kind of switching over to fashion just because I feel like there's not a lot of people like representing a person who's not like a size 2 but who's not like a size 20, like somewhere in the middle. I don't feel like I have a person that I just go to on YouTube to get fashion inspiration. So I'm gonna try and kind of direct myself more towards like being like middle of the road fashion, which is like I feel like where my interests now lie. So this mascara is like really good. So this is my finished look. I lost all natural lighting. It's now overcast, but I hope you guys enjoyed this quick little video with me. I hope it gave you like an update and maybe some like easy, quick makeup ideas for the mom on the go or just a student or whoever. Thank you guys so much for watching. Let me know what you think down below. Everything will be linked in the description bar, and that is it. Thank you for watching, and I will see you next time. Bye.
Thank you, darling.
Look at that!
I've never seen anybody get so excited.
It's gonna be so cool.